Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, you probably missed me, but I'm back. And I'm just gonna do a quick little get ready with me makeup. I'm going to work later, and I work at a retail store at the mall, so I'm gonna be wearing a mask the whole time, so I probably won't do the makeup on this half of my face, because I'm thinking like, why bother clogging my pores if no one's gonna see that part of my face the whole time in there anyway, so that might be what's happening here. So we're mainly gonna focus on the eye, and I'm gonna use some of the new Colourpop products from their Colourpop Land, like Candyland collaboration, and then I'm also gonna show you guys some of my favorite trusty products that I always use. So if you're interested in that, keep on watching. The first step in my eye routine is this Pixie by Petra Eye Bright Primer. This eye primer is incredible. I'm obsessed with it. I used it for the very first time 2 years ago when I was going to Warped Tour. R.I.P. Warped. And I was wearing makeup for like 12 hours, and my eye makeup looked the same when I got home at night as it did like when I put it on in the morning. It was absolutely incredible. Like, I don't know why more people don't talk about this. It's my favorite eye primer, literally ever. So I did this eye makeup look that I'm gonna do for the first time the other day, and it was just like completely an accident that it came out good. I was just like playing around and I just really liked it, so I'm gonna try to do it again. Hopefully I can recreate it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go in with this Undone Beauty palette. So I'm just gonna go in with this angled fluffy brush by Eco Tools. I actually really love Eco Tools brushes. What I'm doing is, since this brush is angled, I'm using it to create the shape that I want on the outside of my eyes and like to make that little halo out. And I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Oh, I didn't even tell you what shade I was using from this. I used this one at the end of the neutral side of the palette. So I'm gonna go in with my Conspiracy palette. And I'm going to go in with this orange shade, Cheese Dust, which has become my favorite shade in this palette. And I'm just going to be putting it in my crease and across my lid. I was just using a Morphe crease blending brush, the fluffy one. And so next I'm gonna do this Eco Tools. It's just kind of like a fluffy shader brush. And I'm going to go in with this shade Pigment. That's not Pigment. This shade Pigment on my lids, and I'm gonna blend it in with the orange. I'm just using this smaller brush to pack it onto the lid, and then I'll use the other brush to blend. And I try not to press too hard, like I'm doing it with a very light amount of pressure. So now I'm going to take this pencil brush from Eco Tools, and I'm just going to go in with pigment on my lower lash line. And I'm starting in the middle because I'm going to go over on this side, the outer corner, with Cheese Dust. And I'm just going to blend Cheese Dust and pigment together with this pencil brush on the lower lash line. Okay, now I'm going to use my bun that I tried last time that I had never done before. So I'm going to take this liner brush from Morphe, and I'm going to take Cheese Dust on the brush, and I'm going to go from the corner of my eye just like straight up towards where my eyebrow ends. So it's going to be like a wing, but it's coming from the lower lash line instead of my top lash. And I'm just going to do the same thing on both eyes. And so I'm just taking some more Cheese Dust on this Eco Tools brush, and I'm just defining this outer corner a little bit more. And then I'm going to draw it out where I drew the line. And now I'm going to take this fluffy crease brush again, and I'm just going to go back over the whole thing and blend it in a little bit. go back in with a little bit more of the shimmery shade that I used, just to amp up the shimmer again. And I'm just going to, again, use this angled fluffy Eco Tools brush. So as a primer, I'm going to go in with this Glossier Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid. I absolutely adore this. It makes your skin look really glowy and dewy, but also it makes your skin feel very hydrated. I'm going to go in with this Eco Tools sponge, and I really like their sponges. It's made out of recycled materials also, which is cool, but I like it better. I have this e.l.f. sponge also, and I like the way my makeup looks when I use the Eco Tools one better. So I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. Listen, I don't know if this does anything to help fight acne, but this is my favorite foundation, and it's like $5, so highly recommend that. I'm first going to go in with bronzer, and then I'm going to use those products that I got from the Colourpop Candyland collection. So I'm just going to use this, this is also Eco Tools. It's their bronzing brush. Looks like this. It looks like a stippling brush, but it says it's for bronzing, and that's what I use it for anyway. So here we go. Oh, the bronzer I'm using, by the way, is this Winky Lux coffee bronzer and latte. It's supposed to smell like coffee. Let me just tell you, ladies, it does not smell like coffee. You know when you're at a store that sells like fancy perfumes and they have coffee beans out for you to like sniff them to cleanse your palate in between? That is not what this smells like. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. So next I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Land Super Shock Cheek. Ah, it's so cute. I saved the box to show you guys. It's the little gumdrop guy. Does it say his name on it? No. The packaging that went into this was like so well thought out. It's just absolutely adorable. I'm obsessed. And like I said, I've used it once already, so I kind of, oh my god, I didn't powder my face. Okay, I'll do this first and then I'll powder my face. I got it in the shade Jolly, and it looked so pretty before I used it at all for the first time. But it still looks really pretty, but it was like just more, like you could see the marbling in it better, but I kind of like mixed it together so you can't see the marbling in it as well anymore. But so I'm gonna go in with the same brush that I used for my bronzer. I'm just gonna swirl it around in here. And here we go. This has a scent to it also, this blush. It smells like a tangerine, kind of. It kind of smells like soap. I think it's supposed to smell like candy, but it kind of smells like a tangerine soap. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that on camera so well, but it looks beautiful. It's like very shimmery, and it goes with the eye color that I did really well. I love it. I love the way that looks coming together. I'm just gonna actually go in and add a little bit more with my fingers, just right up here, because I'm gonna go over this with my face powder to set my face. And so I want to make sure this is going to show through. It's translucent powder anyway, but I just want to make sure that I have enough of this on that it's going to show through. The powder I'm going to use is this Wet n Wild translucent photo focus. So it's supposed to be like that if you take a picture with flash, it won't have the flashback that makes you look like a weird ghost person. And I'm just going to use the dregs in the cap and put that over my face. Now I'm gonna go in with the highlight from the Colourpop Candy collection. It's the Queen Frostine highlight. It's called the Queen Frostine Pixie Puff highlight, and It looks like this. It's literally so cute. It came with this Colourpop powder puff for your face. I would not use a powder puff to put on, not one this big, to put on my highlight, so I took it out of there. I did actually use it to put on my foundation powder yesterday, which worked really well, but you know, I'm not Trixie Maytel. I don't need to like powder my face to filth, so you get a lot of product in here too. First of all, for the price, it was like, what, like $12? I don't know, it's Colourpop. You get so much product in here for that price, and it's a loose pigment highlighter, which is really cool. I've never used a loose pigment highlighter before, but I did use this. Oh no, I just spilled it on my leggings. I'm wearing black leggings. I saved the leggings. Thank you, Athleta, for having incredible leggings that don't retain stain. So I'm just gonna use this Morphe angled brush. I have no idea what the intended purpose of this brush is, but I use it to highlight, so here we go. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's so shimmery. It does have glitter in it. And I know some people don't like glittery highlights, so I just wanted to point that out. It does have like actual glitter particles in it. So does the blush. So if you don't like glitter on your face, this is not the collection for you. So next I'm going to go in with the lip balm from the collection. So this is the little box it came in. It's it's called the Glowing Lip Balm. And so it was the peppermint little part of the Candyland game that they focus on for the lip balms. The shade I got was Let's Chill, right? Yeah, Let's Chill. Look at this packaging. Oh my god, it's to die for. Like, above and beyond with the Candyland theme. I absolutely love that. And so this is the color, Let's Chill. It's very beautiful, and it's very similar to my natural lip color, so it looks pretty natural on me, which I like. It is just a lip balm, so it's not intensely pigmented. It's not a lipstick, but I do like how much pigment it has for a lip balm. And it also, I wore it last night to dinner. It wears very well. It looks very natural as it's wearing off the color on your lips. I'm going to go back in with the Conspiracy palette, and I'm going to use the shade Food Videos. I'm going to use this EcoTools little fluffy brush, and I'm going to take Food Videos, and I'm just going to place it here in my inner corner on both eyes, and then I'm going to blend it up so that it blends in with the shadow that I have on my lid. And then I'm just going to connect the yellow to what I did on my under eye as well, my lower lash line. The last step is mascara. This mascara is so beautiful. I got it back in like June, the end of May. I've just been obsessed with it since then. It's the lash, like it's the only mascara they have, so. But it's a tubing mascara, so when you take it off, you just get your fingers wet, and then you just pull it off, and it comes off in little tubes, which is really cool, first of all. But, it's this kind of applicator, which normally I don't like. I like those big honking Christmas tree applicator brushes. But this one I really like. Here, I'll do it on one eye, and I'll show you the comparison. Look at the difference in my lashes. Isn't that absolutely insane? It lifts and curls them for you, and then it's also just so lengthening. It's not super volumizing, but it makes it look so natural. If you're not wearing any other makeup and you're just wearing this, it looks like you have just incredibly long lashes. It doesn't even look like mascara. It's incredible. So if you wanted to see it closer up, this is the finished product. If you want to
see more content like this in the future, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know down below what you want to see next.